Hello everybody and welcome back to LA Noire. Last time we played, we finished off Traffic, the entire Traffic desk. We finished off the Traffic desk, which I just need to get I need to get 5 stars in the driver's seat, but I'll go back and do that later. Now, we are going to be starting Homicide with the red lipstick murder, which we saw at the very end of the video last time. It's 6 months later, and now we're on Homicide, the red lipstick murder. Let's do this. Uh-oh. God damn.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
Thanks, Rusty. This guy is a real prick, by the way.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
All right. Well, first, you need to change the outfit, son. Ooh, the sharpshooter. Yeah, let's do the sharpshooter.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
The cop from the newspaper.
All right, this is Rusty's car. You know what? We're gonna let Rusty drive on this one.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, Rusty.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
I guess we'll find out, huh? So, signs of the werewolf, as they call him. Still never caught the guy. Killed the Dahlia.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some
fuck.
good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
All right. Take a look at this. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. So we got footprints.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
All right. Let's take another look around here. Let's see here.
Don't think this is anything.
What about this?
Nothing significant.
Okay. Just like cigarette butts and stuff. Let's try all this stuff first. How about
Some
globe?
kind of puzzle or parlor game.
It technically is. I need South America here. That's Africa. There's South America. There's North America. Oh, I have to move it to where the bottom one is. Okay. There we go.
The Bomba Club.
It's a
Why
lighter.
steal a table lighter?
Pretty cool table lighter, if you ask me. Alright. A brush. And her purse.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Classic carmine, red lipstick. We do have a blood trail as well as tracks. Tire tracks. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess let's check the body.
Cause of death?
God
The
damn.
head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
Fuck BD.
Interesting. What about this wound on the finger?
She had a
Something removed. A
ring.
ring. Most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
and it was ripped off her finger, so she had a bit of a degloving, just a little bit, but nothing too serious.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Damn. So I don't know why. Fuck you, BDTE. Okay.
What's
Talk
the
to
writing on the victim?
Oh, there we go.
BD. Like Dahlia?
Like Dahlia?
Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
All right. Well, gonna head to the Bomba Club. I guess I'm driving.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working. Watch
Fuck,
it, will
dude.
you?
He fucking literally ran into me.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of storm. If some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. If there's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder, it was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Any central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
I mean, Rusty does have a point. There were plenty of copycats after the Black Dahlia.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
You're right, Rusty. It will, in fact, be a miracle.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Oh, I wonder if it's this guy right here.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is... was a lovely woman.
Alright, suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh, nice.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Round heels. Alright, ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Oh, he's kind of hiding out on something. Well, did you gave it to her? I'm going to doubt him.
I think you know where the ring came from, and
oh,
I think
yeah.
you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Alright, well, knowledge of husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Well, then what are you hiding?
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Alright, well, I'm going to use your phone.
You want a tip?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
I guess I'm not using that phone. I guess I'm using this phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Gonna ring up on the car. Well, I guess we're going to the Henry residence.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been that guy, boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Mr. Cole Phelps, do it by the books. Mr. Cole, do it by the books Phelps. Can't help but give his new partner a bunch of shit. Bar is kind of a long way away.
Cole, come on!
Sorry, Rusty. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get there. People are in the fucking way. What do you expect? Car's not dinged up too bad. Come on, chill out. Oh, I hit that too. Okay.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Uh-oh, broken window.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Well, I guess let's look around then, shall we? Oh, there's a paper. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fires or deaths are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Oh,
Are
boy.
you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
God damn. Yeah, we need to arrest this doctor ASAP. Alright. Shake the place down here.
Circumstantial.
Goggles. Oh! Here we go. I'm just tearing everything up. Broken plate. There's a key.
Seems irrelevant.
Talking about it. Key laying there on the ground? Come on. Okay. There's a shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Huh. Alright, let's check the kitchen. Window was smashed in.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
More Los Diablos tequila.
I doubt it.
Dirty bowl. There's a note on the fridge. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Celine and Jacob are
50 Huntley
obviously having
Drive.
problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
The ring's gone.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
True.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Alright. Go, that's all the clues. Right. Talk to the neighbors. Which neighbor? These neighbors? Oh no, these neighbors. Ma'am?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Whatever.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Alright. Jacob Henry's apartment. Let's go.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Excuse me, just gonna drive on the sidewalk just a little bit. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Alright. Jacob Henry's
Okay,
apartment,
fellas, we're going
1048.
hard. Follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got big.
Oh my God!
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Alright, starting from the back.
Get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Rusty's out there threatening him. Right, nothing there. Got a baseball bat here.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Yeah, it could be a murder weapon. You don't know.
The atmosphere's thick in here. Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Oh.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Uh-oh. Thanks for the offer. I need to do
Oldest
something
problem
about my
there is
wife.
What to do about the old lady.
Oh boy, there's a death threat note. Oh, the man was packing up a suitcase. Size of his shoe, 11.
Size 11s.
Well, he wasn't our guy at the crime scene, but he sure knows who is. All right, douchebag. Movements of the victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know what bar she went to.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Yeah, well, first off, there's the lighter, but I don't know if that's gonna actually be. But the owner of the Bomba Club talked to you, so you knew she was there.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Well, we know that's the truth because the neighbor.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Okay.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Well, we know that's a lie because I have a note in the kitchen that
believe
says
you, Jacob.
otherwise.
I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
Yeah.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yes. The death threat note that is sitting on your counter.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit!
Okay, doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Damn.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
All right. All right, let's head to Mendez's apartment.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Move, lady! And the apartment is not too far from his apartment. All right.
Mendez,
16.
apartment 16.
Fourth floor is 16. Into the hall.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Okay. see here. Shit. Yes.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Another key that looks identical to the other key, but it's not useful to us.
Incidental.
Tea. And coffee.
Nope.
Who just leaves eggs out
Doesn't
like
look
this?
anything.
Okay. Matchbook for Kavanaugh's. Oh shit. This guy's got a piece. What do you mean not much help? There's a gun! And the shoe size is an 8, and it's got dirt on it.
Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
And of course, this bloody ass socket wrench.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
As well as the lipstick that's here.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
Yeah.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
It's like the hell I am.
Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Stop, Mendez. You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. You scummy
You don't need
scumbag.
to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
All right. Woo!
Hit him, Cole.
Oh,
Spin him out.
shit! Oh, I almost ran a dude over.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
All right.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Holy shit!
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Traffic stop.
Put your hands in the air!
That motherfucker flipped all over the goddamn place. Holy shit, it was crazy.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Well, that's all right.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect, and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Gee, thanks. Well, that's that. All the questions correct, all the clues found. Some vehicle damage and some city damage, though. 5 stars. Case closed. Suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. You know, I'm sure he was probably part of it. He probably hired him to kill him. Alright. What we got next time? Oh?
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning,
What am I doing here?
for you.
Phelps is like, I don't know how I got here. Next time, the Golden Butterfly. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you all on the next part. Goodbye.